for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew chapter 5 verse 10. Let's look at it word by word. Blessed, as we saw yesterday, it means blessed. Happy, truly happy in God's eyes. It doesn't mean that persecution is pleasant, but rather that God is pleased with the faithfulness of these people. Those who are persecuted, this refers to those who suffer rejection, ridicule, criticism, discrimination, or even harm for standing firm in what is right. Persecution can take many forms. Being ridiculed for your beliefs, being excluded for acting honestly, losing opportunities for refusing to do something unjust, being criticized for standing up for the truth. For righteousness' sake, this part is very important. Jesus doesn't say, "Blessed are those who suffer for any reason." He says, "For righteousness' sake." In the Bible, righteousness means living in accordance with God's will, doing what is right, being honest, standing up for the truth, treating others well, acting with integrity. For example, an employee who refuses to participate in fraud, a person who tells the truth even when it causes them problems, someone who helps others even when they receive criticism. This kind of suffering has special meaning in God's eyes. For the kingdom of heaven is the rule and presence of God. It doesn't refer only to heaven after death, but also to belonging to God and living under His authority. Belongs to them, this means that these people are already part of the kingdom of God. Even if the world rejects them, God recognizes them as His own. It is a promise that their faithfulness will not go unnoticed. What did Jesus teach? Jesus knew that those who live righteously will not always be applauded. Sometimes, doing what is right brings problems. That is why Jesus teaches, if you suffer for doing what is right and remaining faithful to God, do not think that you have failed. God sees your faithfulness and considers you part of His kingdom. Practical application: imagine that, at work, you are pressured to do something dishonest, and you refuse. You are criticized for acting with integrity. You stand up for someone who is being treated unfairly. Perhaps this will bring you difficulties, but according to Jesus, that suffering has value when it occurs for doing what is right. That is why this beatitude does not glorify suffering itself. It glorifies faithfulness to justice even when it comes at a cost. It is an invitation to uphold principles when it would be easier to abandon them.